Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, Holland America, much like Princess Cruise Line, has extended and canceled a bunch more cruises. Quickly before I start the video, I just was going over a bunch of comments from one of my last videos where I was at the Blue Lagoon Hotel in Miami and showing you the hotel, and a lot of people were saying, oh my god, you're traveling, that's so dangerous, you should be self-isolating. And yes, don't worry about it, I'm still here in Ottawa, Canada. I have not left my house since like March 1st except to go to the doctors and go to the grocery stores like every 10 days. I am definitely self-isolated. That was from a cruise I did in February, but because of all the news stories and the breaking stuff that's happening, I just haven't had a time to edit it and post it. So yeah, that's where that is. So don't worry, I am self-isolating and I'm not going to break that rule until I'm told we should start slowly venturing out again. Now, Holland America, speaking of venturing out again, they have said they are shutting down now until June 30th. And to top that off, they are closing down all of their land and cruise tours for 2020 in Alaska, much like Princess announced that they're doing. No surprise, they're a subsidiary of Carnival, just like Princess Cruise Line is. And they are saying that they are canceling 5 of their ships. The Oosterdam, the Van Dam, the Westerdam, the Maasdam, and lastly, the Newer Dam is also being closed down. So they are definitely scaling back any chances of Alaska. They're hoping that 1 or 2 ships will still go, but that won't happen until the earliest July 1st, when Canada opens up her cruise ports, unless that gets extended as well. That's kind of like the final nail in the coffin for Alaska is concerned this year. So much of Alaska depends on the tourism dollar in towns like Ketchikan and Skagway. It brings in hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue every year, and it's just going to be gone. Next to nothing compared just out there. It's absolutely devastating to that area, and they're going to need a lot of help to recover and get through till next year, or even when some cruise ships start up for, a quarter of a season at the end of the year. And that's if passengers even feel safe enough to go. Even if they open up on July 1st, will it be like half empty boats, 25% filled boats? So it could be a very, very bad year. But it's a bad year for everybody. So can't really say that one area should be, get it any easier than another. And unfortunately, though, that area relies more on the tourism dollar from cruise ships than pretty much any other area, including Florida. Florida at least had Disney and other places like that, and other, SeaWorld, but this relies strictly mostly on cruise ship dollars, and it's not coming in anytime soon. Now, if you did have a cruise going there, they are offering you some pretty good perks. You are getting 125% future cruise credit if you wish, and if you keep that, if you book another cruise by December 31st, 2021, you will also get $250 in onboard credits per person. So a couple will end up with $500 extra onboard credits plus your 125% future cruise credit. That goes a long way to upgrading your cabin to Alaska and having money for those shore excursions when you get there. So postponing maybe a year and then take it, not such a bad idea. It is actually a pretty darn good offer from Holland America. They too have also announced some changes to their cruise line. They are in the works of processing and how they're going to do their startup once things are able to get going again. They did see some good news from the United States when they announced that, they are going to start a 3-step process to reopening the country. Phase 1, 2, and 3. They know they're probably in the 3 category, but you have to get through 1 and 2 to get to 3. And phase 1 looks like some states are going to start almost immediately if they qualify under the guidelines. And so it's some little bit of promising news, not only for the cruise lines, but for us who are hoping that, I would just like to go and get takeout and not feel like I have to wash all my food before I eat it, if you know what I mean. It's just the way it is right now. People are still nervous, people are scared, and the more vulnerable you are, the more right you have to be scared. I hope you appreciate this update. If you did, why not give it a thumbs out? Thumbs out? Why not give it a thumbs up? Hit that subscribe button. Till next time, have yourself a safe and hopefully very soon a great vacation.